So 6.6 and 6.7 discusses causes of migration. How and why people moved to the colonies. And so the first prototypical person who moved from Germany to the colonies was a missionary. And the first Germans in Africa were missionaries who were part of the Rhenish Missionary Society. And they started founding churches in the area, which greatly affected African culture and dress. And so most of the missionaries were well educated, and they had really nice, decent early lives. They came to Africa by boat mostly. And they came to Africa to convert the Africans because they believed they were doing their duty to God. So they weren't really forced to go to the colonies. They wanted to because they believed they were doing their duty to God. And so most of the colonies had set locations where the missionaries lived. Normally they lived in groups. Some missionaries decided to actually side with the local Africans, the tribes, since they realized how the Germans had been treating the Africans, while others supported German interests and displayed nationalism. So this caused various reactions from the local tribes. And so some of the missionaries had family, others did not, and sometimes they moved with their family to Africa. So this is Karl Adolf Hoffmann. He is a missionary employed by the Berlin Missionary Society, and he went to South Africa, and he was born in Germany. And the second prototypical person was more of the farmer. And the farmer is not doing very well in Germany since the economy of Germany isn't benefiting that much from their colonies. So some of the people are starving. And so they moved to Africa to try and find new opportunities. And so normally these people were lower on the social status, they were poor, and they weren't well educated, if educated at all. And so these people normally moved by themselves since they were usually rather young and didn't have family. So most of them hoped to become rich from going to Africa and move back to Germany to start a real family. And so these people mostly migrated to farmer colonies, who were groups of people that farmed in mind. They traveled to Africa by boat. And mostly the Africans didn't mind them since they were occupying German land that they bought from the African chiefs, unless they were occupying African land or were taking African stuff or disrespecting the Africans or were using African resources.